official introductions, we turn it over to the world-renowned Jimmy Lennon Jr. What a pleasure to be in this. And we're off and running between these two really accomplished fighters. Let's see how they come out. Good punch. The straight right just misses. Punch, counter punch. There was so much hype surrounding this match, I wonder if it can actually live up to the hype.
Can you imagine walking into this town, walking into an arena with such noise, people chanting your name? You can't even hear your corner man whispering in your ear. I've been in situations like that where it can be terrorizing if you haven't got your wits about you.
That counter punch caught him clean. The perfect counter lands. Counter punch. That counter shot lands. Jab did not score. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Big shots from both of these fighters. Got to be careful, though. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. They've got the momentum. They've got the advantage. How do they... Well, we've just taken a big breath, and here we go again. Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Wasn't ready for that counter punch. This fighter's always on their toes, trying to get their opponent rattled, get them off kilter, get them out of their rhythm.
These are my kind of fighters, boxing on the edge of the ring, using the jab, using the footwork, moving left to right. It's like a bull in a matador. If you want to corner an outside fire, make them fight off the rope because they don't want to do that. They don't want to stand still. They want to move left to right. Pin them down. Throw a blanket on them.
Counter punches have to hurt. Halfway through the round, I'm not sure who's winning it.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them more than happy.
And that hook misses. Counter. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. You can tell who's stronger and who's faster. Beautiful counter shot. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. On to the third. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
How about that time counter shot? counter shot. There's a counter shot. And he misses with that jab. Well done with that counter shot. What a round so far as we've reached the halfway point.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
They exchange punches. Deciding to let it all hang out here in this round. Nice counter shot. This is not how the story was supposed to go for Amir Khan. And down goes Amir Khan. You up the replay machine. I have got to see that again.
A shot from the gods took...
Final 10 seconds here, unless we get some late drama. I think we all know who won this round. Let's see how the game... Here we go to the fourth round. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
Don't get trigger happy, because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself down trying to get that shot, and that's when it catch you.
They won't give us a second to catch our breath. Good counter punching. Perfect counter shot. Catch and shoot. Straight right just misses. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. The straight right just misses. There's a big difference between being the aggressor and the effective aggressor. Which type are we seeing so far?
How do you deal with an aggressive fighter? What you do is you fight fire with fire. You either give it them back because that's where they're comfortable, or you...
I don't think we can truly appreciate what we saw unless we see it in slow motion.
I need to see that again.
The corner. Time for the fifth round. It's been a nightmare so far. What can they do to turn this around?
2 knockdowns in that last round. There'll be sheer panic in that corner. What do? Do they throw the towel in? Do they let him come back out again? Because they know their fighter is like a lamb to the slaughter.
Just missed with that jab. Beautiful counter punch. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Back and forth they go. Well, you know, in this division, you got to have speed and you got to have footwork, or you're going to be a cooked goose.
Todd, look back in history. Sugar Ray Leonard against Roberto Duran. The first fight, Sugar Ray Leonard tried to fight, stand there toe-to-toe with him. The second fight, he thought, this guy's aggressive. He's nasty. He'll do everything to get the win. I've got to box him. I've got to frustrate him. I've got to humiliate him and show him how good a boxer I am. That's the only way you beat an aggressive fighter. Show your boxing skills. Step out the way. Don't fight fire with fire. Use pain over brain.
scores with the counter. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Incredible work rate. He threw a punch and just got countered. Nope, that hook won't score. Nice counter punch. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. After what we saw in that last round, let's start the sixth. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you won that hands down.
And he scores with the counter. We hear that old phrase, second win. You've got to find it somehow.
And you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. You get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
They're both trying for a knockout. Nice counter shot. He threw the hook, didn't land. Fantastic punch. Well, you know, in this division, we're going to see a lot of combinations, a lot of counter punching.
Having so much speed, what happens to your opponent is you get cut to ribbons, and that's where the referee has to jump in and stop the fight. And you know this is going to happen, so you rush your work. You think, I've got to get him inside close round.
There's a counter shot. Looks like a little bit of a strategy change here, loosening up the technique. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. What would you tell this guy? Here we go, it's round 7. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Beautiful counter punch. This is a high-octane battle. That left hook missed. In the build-up to this fight, Johnny, this power puncher told us, listen, I don't care if it's round 1 or round 12, I've got enough power and confidence to end this in one shot.
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
He threw a punch and just got countered. Beautiful counter punch. When are we going to see a jab from these two? Good counter punch. Well done with that counter shot. Good counter punch. Missing with the hook. It's all offense all the time. Amir Khan is rocked. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's watch that again, replay from a different angle.
That's lights out right there.